Hi guys.
Hello.
This is Misha.
This is Audrey.
And this was week 4 of November 2016, level 3 at Wednesday Hop.
Level 2.
Charleston, yes.
But
Did I say 3?
Yeah, but
Sorry,
they
2.
now kind of know enough, you know?
Yeah. Now you know enough. So we did Charleston, and today we did a lot of awesome, cool stuff, and we will go through that now. So we started off with a new entrance into the airplane that we had done last week. It looks something like this.
Side step, kick step, and into the airplane. Here we spent quite some time talking about the redirection in the airplane happens as I'm stepping. It's my responsibility as a lead to start the redirection as I'm stepping. If I'm doing it later, I'm too late and the redirection becomes too stressful for my follower.
Yeah. Let's show it from this way.
This way.
So it's a tuck turn with kick step.
Side step, kick step.
And the side step is really just I would normally, if I was coming out of a tuck turn, have rotational momentum that comes around this way as a rotational rock step. But in this case, Misha is stopping my momentum early so that I'm going to take the side step this way, and he actually leads it that way.
I'm using my entire frame to kind of like engage in it to do this step.
And basically linearize my momentum because I was originally rotating.
So we used the same type of entrance to go into hand-to-hand Charleston. So it looked like this. Same rock step. So here the trick is, I'm as a lead, my footwork and my movement is exactly the same as if I'm doing the airplane. So I'm still doing rock, step, kick, but I'm letting my follower go. I'm not bringing her with me into this kick step. I'm letting her go early, and she goes into the free spin, and then I'm just meeting her.
Yeah. So leads, remember that you have a choice that we talked about in like week 2 or 3, where you can either lead a linear down the line for like something more like an airplane, or you can lead a rotational, which is a free spin. And you want to make sure to make that super explicit. For follows, our footwork is basically just a free spin with kick steps. So we have this rock step or side step, then kick step, and then here we're ready for hand-to-hand.
Yeah, we also talked about leaders waiting, not kicking early enough. You have to feel this compression, something that would make you redirect.
So wait for your follow, because if I as a follow happen to be rotating slower than you expected, you still have to wait for me to get all the way to the end of my rotation. So say I just decide to, take a few extra counts, Misha's going to have to sit there waiting for me until I actually get to where I need to be for the good amount of compression.
All right, so after that we were talking about the exit out of the hand-to-hand Charleston. So as we were doing this kick, hold, kick, step, kick, hold, kick, step, when you want to get out of it, what you do is you do high kick, rock, step. That's the initiation part, and the whole move through looks like this. High kick, rock, step, kick, and kick, kick, and kick.
Yeah.
So I was saying the leader's footwork. Now if you can say the follower's footwork. For
follows, again, when after the big kick, which we'll talk about in a second, it's just a rock step. Oh, sorry. Let's go. Kick and kick. We have our big kick, then rock step is another free spin. And then we go into whatever here. It could be just closing up. It could be an airplane. It's really up to the lead. The big kick now is more stylistic. The important thing for leads to consider is not so much the look, although that is an aspect of it visually, but it's the fact that as opposed to fighting the follows rotation, you're absorbing it. So normally when we're going hand to hand,
you feel the compression, right?
We have this tension right here. But when we want to start a new move, we're going to do a absorption. Basically, you're absorbing my rotation, and then you can redirect me in whichever direction you would want.
All right, and then at the very end of our class, we
hacksaws.
did the hacksaws.
So it looks like
yeah, it looks like this.
and transition. Ha, hoo, transition.
down.
Hoo, ha, shoot, and hit.
Down.
Ha, hoo, transition.
Right.
Yeah. And to get into that, we started first with she goes, or rather the follow goes.
With Charleston Basic.
With Charleston Basic. And rock step, and rock step. And
then instead of doing this stretch, we kind of relaxed and got into the hand-to-hand. It's not hand-to-hand, two hands. And finished the basic. And then right from here,
we have just
kick and high step.
So the important thing here is not so much that we're relying on each other for balance again, is that we can drop hands and be doing this kick right here. Because both of us are owning our own balance. Also super important for follows especially, to really make sure that you are bringing your foot off the ground like we had discussed in week 1 and have been every week since then.
All right.
Exit.
Exit from there.
Exit from there. So for exit, when you are kicking with your rock step foot, so for follows, this is your right foot, and
for the leads, left.
You have like a longer transition with a signal with your arms. So instead of going 7, 8, we're going 7, 8, then 1, 2.
So I'm bringing my arms up, and I'm not letting them go on 8. Or rather, I'm keeping them all the way till the 1 and leading rock step.
And for that, you can lead a linear into a different move, or you could lead a rotation into like a tuck turn or something like that. From there, you're free to do whatever you want. So I think that's everything that we did.
Yeah, that was it.
Thank
you very much for the whole month. It was really fun. Hopefully, see you next month.
Thank you. Bye-bye.